Wizard,
Yo,
how are you?
what's going on?
Not much. Am I ruining the vibe?
What vibe?
Oh, you don't know? I was on. Tim a couple of days ago left me backstage, so I asked him, "Why'd you leave me backstage?" He was ruining the vibe, so I didn't want to mess with it.
You were ruining his vibe?
Yeah, the vibe of the stream because I hang out with. I'm in the WhatsApp group with Marco and JJ, so
Oh,
I'm a
oh.
spy. So I was digging into him on Archie's stream a little bit.
McLovin, what's up, man?
How bad was the snow over there, Wizard?
You're getting the leads for JJ. Good, get them all. Fuck off. What snow? We had snow 2 inches.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
It was just fucked up in the middle of after having like fucking 65 degrees. We had fucking
Snow,
50
yeah.
degrees.
You think you're done with the winter coats, and then they're right back.
No such thing in Canada, man. 4 seasons in one day.
That's the name of the game sometimes.
I said, nobody's on. I said, let me go on for a little while and fucking we'll see what happens.
Oh, somebody pop on. He just got on. So I'm seeing everything soft. I'm on the motor chats. I'm seeing like a Pepsi for like 26.5. Root beers are around the same.
No. I don't know. Maybe you got. Yo, what up, Jeff Lane? What up? What up? What up? Take your time, Mo. Cold in BC. Well, it was cold here, fuck, too, man. And today's been. How's the heart? It's alive. It's alive, McLovin. So you just saw 1 or 2 pieces. They're not. That's not the actual thing. It depends. Full set, mint condition.
This one was.
You're probably usually looking at old shit.
The one I seen was a 2020.
Yeah, like I said. So yeah, you ain't gonna find a 2021 or 22, especially not at that price.
2022, no, they're still up there, but
they're up there, but they're not as up as they were. But everything's a little soft right now, but it's gonna bounce back. I mean,
of course,
it is what it is, you know.
You got Father's Day and Mother's Day coming up, so things will start. That's when stuff buy again.
You had Easter, you had Passover, you had March break, you had taxes. Taxes are still coming up or came up. Crypto's down, stock market's down. Everything's a little fucking wishy-washy.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
The what?
Our pets' heads are falling off. You ever seen Dumber and Dumber?
Oh, yeah.
Our pets' heads are falling off.
I haven't seen that in a fucking minute. Oh, I'm tired. Fuck.
I went to Outback earlier, and it did a number on me.
Outback Steakhouse?
Yeah.
Why did it do a number on you?
Tired. You eat a big steak.
Oh, yeah. Tired. When you eat like that, yeah, you eat a good meal. Next thing is you want to take a nap.
Sleepy.
Oh. I go see my fucking Cairo in the morning. My fucking shoulder blade is killing me.
How's your chair?
My chair?
Yeah, the chair, your office chair, the one you're sitting on.
No,
maybe that's why your shoulder's bothering.
This is an office chair, but it's not in my. It's in my home office. Yeah, it's good. I even got an extra cushion for the seat. I went to Canadian Tire and bought a cushion a while back, and it's better. I mean, when you sit on it enough hours doing paperwork, you need a little.
Yeah, it goes down.
The other one I have in my shop downstairs, in my dungeon office studio, because I have 2 of them. That's fucking comfy. Those are Sealy Posturepedic office chairs.
That's cool.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Well, I was looking at Marco. Marco did a pretty good job today on
Hey,
the
Wings.
videos.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bread
He
is
did
good there.
good.
I'm sure Georgie will say it is. Yeah, Marco's
Yeah, he looks
doing
comfortable
it
too.
nice
He looks
now.
comfortable in the job. He doesn't look nervous or anything. He'll do good.
Don't worry, they already make fun of him. Wear
Oh, the other
sweatshirts,
stream.
wear sneakers. Marco's dressing up like, what the fuck, Chuck?
The other stream, people are gonna hate. You know, if you're not doing anything good, then you won't have no haters. Any interesting pieces come your way?
Um, well, we don't sleep, man. Fucking this business. Son of a bitch.
Well, yeah, because after certain hours, then you got the overseas United States stops, and then you got the people in Hong Kong, all the other places messaging you, right?
Yeah, it's the difference in the times.
Money don't sleep.
You got that right. Fuck. Yeah, because it's 9:30 in the morning there.
Yeah, I was asking you if any interesting pieces came your way.
Um, I got what did I get? I don't know. My boy's got to bring me a delivery tomorrow, but I know there's a brand new unworn, dated just what, like fucking 2 weeks ago. Jubilee Sky Dweller, blue
Oh, that's
dial,
nice.
cheapest in the world, and
Hey, how are you, Mo?
What's up, boys?
AP full set, rubber clad, mint condition. Ladies, date just, diamond bezel, diamond dial, factory with a chocolate dial,
Those sell.
oyster
Those sell.
two tone, and that's below list. How's that one for a price?
Nice.
Oh,
Parliament time, Wiz.
yeah, brother.
You ready?
Recent filter, baby.
I was like, I'm gonna have my first smoke of the day with the Wiz.
Nice,
Oh,
nice.
boy, fuck, I'd light another one right now. Fuck.
Got them if you smoke them if you got them. So what was those pieces you showed today
Oh,
on
they
the
got the Jordan
group?
debate on camera.
By
What
this
Jordan debate? Jordan's the best. He's fucking GOAT. He's
There's
GOAT.
no debate. Jordan's the GOAT.
yeah, I think it's
I'm
like a
telling you
90,
how much
it's
of a
overwhelming
pain in the butt will
Jordan
it be
to
to get a watch
Marco's
from Germany.
LeBron.
As Wings, there's no pain in the butt. You just gotta have a customs broker. If you don't have one in-house, I mean, I have one for like fucking 35 years, but you'll have to go get a broker. If you don't, then use FedEx. They have their own in-house brokers. If you buy the watch anywhere outside of the US, even in Canada, you need what's called a watch worksheet. You have to break down the movement, the bracelet, and the case. And then you have to break down the particular price of each one. So, and then you got to pay your 5% and 5%. So it costs you 10% duties, customs, and brokerage fee. I mean, I don't know. I use Malcolm Mitt for almost 99.9% of the stuff that comes from international. Thank you, McLovin. Thank you. Wings and watches. What does he say? McLovin, hope you're well. Okay, the medium legend has arrived. And the safe ho. Is chatting. I found my grail speedy, but getting that here is. Yeah, if I were to get someone to Wiz to look after first. Yeah, I mean, let me know who the dealer is. I probably know him. I do enough with Germany and Netherlands. No problem, buddy.
So I was asking you, Mo, you showed some nice Omegas today.
Yeah, it was the guy from Omega. He just because I picked up my Snoopy strap yesterday, and then I asked him just to like if anything cool comes in, just let me know, and I told him I'll pass it on to our little watch group, and yeah, I mean those things were definitely not pieces that I would ever get for myself, but it just thought I would just show you guys what they have available. And
That
if
piece
any,
you showed, I think that was a titanium, right?
I have no idea. I know I've seen that watch like one time, like maybe once or twice before, but it's not really my style. So I never really paid too much attention to it. But yeah, I kind of looked into it. It is a little harder to get than
Yeah,
normal.
it's not your
So
normal Seamaster. It's
correct,
different.
yeah. And it was almost
SLC, no, it's not sold yet. I'm receiving it actually tomorrow morning. It arrived, but because I send shit constant surveillance, I pay a little more. It'll be in my hands tomorrow. It's the cheapest you'll find out there. Mint, brand new, dated like 2 weeks ago.
oh
Reach
nice.
out to me. You're in the. He's in our chat group, isn't
He
he?
is, yeah.
Yes, he is.
SLC, shoot me up a private message and we'll discuss it. Bezos. Hey, Lou. Oh, Lou, come on, man. Come on board. Come on the show. Anytime you want, man. Thanks for coming.
Hop on.
Hop on. That's
SLC,
it. Hello, Tim.
basic
191.
bezels,
Thank you, Wings.
wings. Hop on, guys.
Yes, SLC, please. And I do have I just received, I'll have it tomorrow, guys, to show you. I'm sorry because my guy worked a double shift, so he couldn't go get them for me. But I have a mint condition, open papers, full set, AP rubber clad. Now that's a fucking
Oh,
watch, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, mint. Mint, super mint. The guy was like McLovin, a safe hoe. He wore it maybe 3-4 times. So, and I have a ladies below list that I have. You know what? Let me go get it. 1 second, boys.
Was it bringing the gas?
yeah. I told the guy from AP like as soon as he like gets anything cool, I told him I'm kind of like okay off of Omegas. I really don't want anything else.
Well, yeah,
But
sure. You passed it by. He gave you some nice pieces.
yeah, for
So
sure. No, I'm not here to make any money or anything. I have nothing to gain because I honestly, like I said, I don't want anything else from Mega. So I'll just pass it on to you guys, whoever's in our group, obviously. Because
that's very nice of you.
yeah, I know I honestly trust anyone. So if anybody really wants that piece, I'll pay for it up front, and you guys pay me back. So I don't
Okay.
really care. So
Yeah, I didn't know what you was doing because I seen you posted them today, and I was like, wow, that's a rare piece. It's not it's not my style either, but I know that's
yeah,
not an easy one to get.
the one that Duco asked me about, that Sedna one, the chronoscope. I've never seen that watch, honestly. That was the first time I've ever seen that watch. I need to start paying more attention to Omega, man. They've got some cool shit.
They
I
do.
mean,
They got a lot of stuff. They got a
yeah.
big catalog.
And like I said, I mean they killed it with their service, just because their customer service is top notch. I mean, I'll
Oh
give
yeah,
it to those
definitely.
guys. I mean, the guy's like interested in, because I went and picked up the strap yesterday. I was wearing my 1942. He's like, "Fuck, is that a night?" He knew what the hell that watch I was wearing, right? He knew what it
Well,
was. So I was like, all right, cool. So he knows his shit.
he's a watch
And
guy.
yeah, oh, 100%, 100%. So yeah, I told him as soon as he gets any of the colorful dials, he's gonna let me know. So I'll pass those on to you guys
I
if
liked
anybody is interested.
I like that. I know the model number. It's CK859. It's the one that looks like a Patek. The new one.
Oh, the one that they were that
Yeah, like
Alex
a
was showing
scepter
in the
dial.
group, right? Was that the one Alex was showing in the group? The
I
one
think
with
so.
the
It's
with the
like a
blue
scepter
hands,
dial.
right?
It's white with blue.
Yeah, with the blue hands, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I was confused, I didn't know if I liked it or if I hated it, but I was like,
No,
okay,
it
this
looks
watch
like a
is cool.
Patek. That's a Patek killer.
Yeah. I'll give it to them. Let's see it whiz.
My light sucks. Wait a minute. Maybe I can get a little.
Little
How
help.
the fuck am I going to do this? Put a little light to it. I don't know.
Looks rose.
Oh shit!
It's rose gold and stainless, factory diamond chocolate dial,
Look at
factory
that.
bezel. I think it.
What is that? Is that
Not a
a
fucking-
28?
That's a ladies.
Yeah,
31.
ladies.
31, right?
Yeah, that looks bigger.
Is that a 31 mils, Wiz?
Uh,
It looks like a 31.
Yeah,
Or maybe a 34.
there we
Look,
go.
that
I
thing is
get a little
beautiful. Yeah, there you
it
go.
is.
Yeah.
It is. That's really nice.
Oh yeah.
What's the asking price for that, Wiz?
What's the list in the States? I think it's. I'll tell you right now because I had somebody.
You said you were selling that little below list. You said.
Decent enough below list. Hold on, I'll
Yeah,
tell
well,
you right now.
Any Rolex below
my
list
listing.
is good. In today's world,
List on it is 18.7 plus tax. I'll give it for 17.3. There you go.
nice.
Can't beat that with a stick. I'm barely making fucking $300. $365 I'm making after shipping.
The community for the community.
I really like how Rolex does their chocolate dials. That sunburst that they do.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
it's
it's
nice.
beautiful. Yeah.
Especially with diamonds, it's different.
And the way that all these top watch manufacturers, how they set their diamonds, it feels like they use the best of the best.
They do.
And
All
it's
those diamonds
beautiful.
are matching.
Flawless. It's flawless.
Lou, that's a great watch, man. Navi timer, baby. Ranger fans. Yeah, go Rangers. I don't know. A lot of Canadians make fun of me. I tell them, fuck you. I'm a Ranger fan. And not because Mark Messier and Brian Leach were my clients way back when, but as an architect, but because I've always been a Ranger fan, just like always been a Met fan.
Well, you're a New Yorker, so
My
you
son,
like New York
my
teams.
godson, my nephew make fun of me because they're all fucking diehard fucking Yankee fans. But sorry, I'm a Met fan.
I'm a Met fan too. They're doing pretty good right now.
So they beat the Giants in a doubleheader the other day.
Yeah,
Fucking pissed me
then
off. I hated you guys, but
Oh,
it's all right.
you got us.
Poor
You got us
That's
back
right.
yesterday. You
That's
guys
why
beat
you
You
my
got us
Padres.
yesterday. Yeah.
representing
That's my team, man.
It's his team. He's from
That's all I
Frisco.
know.
Yankees. Another
But-
fucking Yankee fan. My uncle too's a Yankee fan. Messier was the man at one time, Lou. That's right. That's right. My son, well, I got it, but I gave it to my son. I have, when they won the cup, I have Mike Richter's famous save. He's in a split. I have Mark Messier holding the trophy, the team picture, because he was my client around that time. And I also have his all-star jacket signed by everyone. My son has all that shit. I couldn't give two fucks about it, to be honest.
I've never been able to get into hockey. It's
Hockey, I didn't grow up with it. I'm
Yeah,
a bowler,
yeah.
man. B-ball's my shit.
I've always been football and baseball.
Thanks, Wings.
yeah.
Yes, it has. Good. We hate the fucking Islanders. If you're a Rangers fan, you know there's animosity there.
Oh yeah.
Always. It's another way of calling it a Subway Series, like when the Mets played the Yankees. That's even worse, I think. No, actually, worse is playing the Red Sox. Fuck
They won
New
like
York
4
boys.
championships in a row in the early '80s, right?
Go ahead. You live in fucking BC. What the fuck do you know about the Habs, man?
That should be Marco's team, the Montreal,
cool,
the
cool.
Canadians.
McLovin's
I think he's a Boston. I think he's a Boston fan.
Right, right.
Yeah, I know. McLovin's going to say, oh, well, we have more Stanley Cup. Who gives a shit? What do you have now?
What have you done? It's this world nowadays. It's what have you done for me lately? That's
Yes,
it.
it was. It was a shame. God rest his soul.
Who's
Yeah, they were. The Islanders were, but no longer. Guy Lafleur.
Yeah, 80 to 83.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Then after that, they barely make the playoffs anymore.
Where did the Islanders play? Did they play in Brooklyn?
No,
No, Nashville.
They're back in Long Island.
The
They play
Nassau
no shit,
Veterans
okay.
Coliseum in Long Island, in Hempstead.
That looks like a
Yeah, but they
shithole.
moved, Wizard.
Oh, where'd they go?
They went to Brooklyn for like a year or two, and now they're at the
Brooklyn.
horse track
Where
in
the fuck
Elmont.
is there a rink in Brooklyn?
Where the Nets play.
Yeah.
Oh,
The new
Barclays,
one. The new one.
see,
Yeah,
that's how much
I've
I
been
haven't
there.
seen.
I,
That's
I've
how
been
much I care
outside.
about the Islanders. All I know, MSG. Rangers are Madison Square Garden, and so are the New York Knickerbockers.
I seen the picture of where the Islanders used to play. I was like, wow, what a
Oh
dump.
yeah, that's the
Oh yeah,
Nassau
that
Veterans
was a
Coliseum.
dump. Nassau
You know,
Coliseum.
right next to it, well, in the same grounds but a different building, is where we used to go. Well, we were crazy. We used to go 2-3 times a week, but we steadily went once a week to the indoor range for pistol, and they would allow you to shoot shotgun and 22 rifle. So that was a great little range. I don't know if it's still there, but
So are the Islanders having like arena problems right now? Is that what it is? They're just
No, they got a new.
So they built. Oh, okay, I think
Belmont
GT,
now.
Boss
Oh,
Man,
where? Belmont
okay.
Racetrack?
Yeah, Belmont
area, like
that's
Belmont,
where they're at.
Nassau?
Yeah, Belmont.
Not anymore. Okay.
They're on the
Right next to
borderline of
Horse-
Queens.
Oh, okay. Right then next to Belmont Racetrack. Nice area. The Belmont.
it's nice.
The
It's nice.
classical racetrack.
Oh,
But,
okay, yeah, no,
the
they built
neighborhood's not so classical, if you get what I mean.
I'm looking at their new place. It's really nice. Wow, I'll give
Yeah,
it
it's
them.
really
Yeah.
tie-in.
Good job, good job. You know what I really like? I like stadiums, baseball parks, arenas. I love how the design of them.
Well, you got one of the nicest stadiums
in baseball.
over there. Yeah.
In baseball. Oh my God, AT&T Park. It's absolutely
Yeah, because they
it's
changed
called
the name. I
Oracle
didn't know
Park.
the name of it anymore.
Oracle.
But yeah,
It's
one of the
Oracle
nicest
Park
parks.
now.
You got
So,
people canoeing over there in the water to get the baseballs.
Yeah. Oh, when Barry
It's
Bonds
nice.
was around, man, that place used to be packed.
Yeah, you're talking about the time when we had the Esposito brothers you guys had. I know, Lou. I know. UBS Arena. Okay, UBS Arena. That must be United Bank of Switzerland. Or
I
Scotland.
think it is. Yeah.
I went to the new Yankee Stadium. It was nothing special. It was kind of boring.
It's not the house that Babe built.
I wanted to go to the old one, but never made it down there. But
Yeah, I
yeah.
never been to the stadium, the new Yankee Stadium, but my friend told me the same thing. It's not the same.
It's whatever. It's boring. You know, it's just yeah. You know,
Shea
which
Stadium used to be a dump, but
I went
it
to
was
the-
Shea Stadium was home.
yeah, that's how like when we had Candlestick Park, it was a dump, but it was our dump. You know,
Exactly.
It was
a lot of
you
two
knew
World
the ins
Series
and
over
outs.
there.
Man.
A lot of history. But right now, the oldest ballparks is Boston and Chicago, Wrigley Field and Fenway. That's it. Those are the oldest. Those are bandboxes. They're trying, like, they get creative to make new seats, like the monster seats and all
Right.
that. Because they're small.
Yeah, but those guys they sell at every game. I mean,
Of
it's
course.
just it's a religion out there. It's yeah.
Listen, I'm not a Boston or Chicago fan, but if I'm there, I definitely catch a game to
Yeah.
go to those stadiums just as a fan, baseball fan.
Yeah, I agree with Wings. I've been to the Cardinals Stadium as well. That's really nice.
T-Mobile Arena, Vegas. This is great.
It was a fucking nightmare getting out of the Arizona stadium. It was called University of Phoenix Stadium when I went there. They changed the name to like State Farm Field or something. But yeah, it's really, really nice. But an absolute nightmare to get out of it.
I used to like when stadiums had names like Lambeau Field, stuff like that. But they make so much money off the naming rights, they basically have to.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Wiz, you're muted.
Okay,
There we go.
sorry. I said it depends who lays out the money, so that's the name, how they name it, right?
Exactly.
Oh, of course.
Like
yeah.
Raptors play in the Scotiabank Center, which is by Scotiabank. So
I heard that they're going to start doing on the uniforms. They're start going to do advertisements in baseball. I think that was part of
right, Blue Comet,
the
what's up, man?
agreement.
Because the NBA started doing that when they started putting the little patches up here.
PPG
So
is really beautiful, maybe 10 years old. Oh, cool. The Penguins. Ooh, Lemieux. Who owns the Penguins? The great one? Gretzky owns them now.
Penguins. I thought Mario Lemieux. I thought he was like part owner or something.
So then, Gretzky owns the LA Kings, right?
No, he had a hand in the Arizona one, right? The Coyotes or something.
Oh,
I think you might be right, Mo.
So I
remember something like
think those guys just got kicked out of their stadium or something, out of their arena. They're playing at some college place, the Phoenix Coyotes or
Phoenix
something.
Coyotes he owns in 2000.
So he's not part of it anymore. He sold out of that.
He's a
franchise?
minority owner of the NHL's Phoenix Coyotes in 2000, and he was named the coach's head coach in 2005.
So he got kicked out. So the Coyotes, I don't know if anybody in the chat knows about this. I think they got kicked out of their arena, and now they're forced to play at a college arena that only seats like 5,000 people or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Red Sox ownership bought Penguins. Oh. Coyotes, yep. Pens were sold to a group that LeBron is part of. Of course he is. Of course. And LeBron also owns a 41 millimeter Tiffany dial. Wow. What a watch. How impressive. For a guy with fucking billions. Yeah, if we can get one at retail, no problem. I bet you he didn't pay no fucking over retail. If he paid at all.
They probably
didn't pay
gave
one,
it
no.
to him.
Absolutely.
The AD that he buys all his shit from probably gave it to him.
Oh yeah. But
Who wouldn't want that?
It's just a status symbol, you know? It's just like now it's a game of who has that watch. You have to kind of like, and there's like a little list going on, I think, of who
King
has that
James
watch
owns
right
the
now.
fucking blue Tiffany dial 5711. So there you go. That's impressive. An OP? Come on. I know.
OP is whatever. I mean,
It's not
just,
for me. It's not for me. I'm not knocking it. It's good. At list, it's great.
I'm telling you guys
to pay 40 grand or to pay more than 10 grand for it? No fucking way,
Exactly.
You really gotta love a watch to pay over retail. You gotta love it.
No. You listen, it's okay to
pay
pay
a little over retail. It's okay, but not to pay fucking 8 times the price, the motherfucker. 7 times the price.
No, that's ridiculous.
Listen,
I've
had that really watch since I've had that OP since October 2020, and I'm telling you guys, it's a nice watch, it's a cool watch, but you have to be out of your mind to pay over $10,000 for that watch.
Oh, definitely.
Go get yourself a Datejust. Hold a Datejust in your hand and hold an OP41, and you'll see why you can easily pay over $10,000 for a Datejust in comparison to that watch.
Or when they're going for 40 fucking G's, see what 40 grand buys you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go right there.
Even the finishing, like you said,
one right there, baby.
To OP, the finishing is even different.
Show 'em, Mo.
That's
yeah,
either you get yourself a Patek or you get yourself a $5,900 watch. Pick one. Come on.
There you go.
No question.
Speaking of
no
5212s, any updates, Wizard?
Ooh.
What?
Any updates?
What update?
Nothing.
I know you're fucking talking about. Oh, I know. No, man. No. Don't ask. How's that one? Don't ask.
I didn't ask. He
Don't
brought
ask.
it up.
Don't worry. Wiz has his magic. All right.
BlackBerry wanted to buy Arizona to Hamilton. Maple Leaf. What? That's a little black. The Greek guy from BlackBerry, like Rim in Motion. Research in Motion, RIM. That's the BlackBerry phones. Oh, really? And Leafs vetoed. Why would they veto? Oh, Hamilton. Oh, I don't know what to tell you.
That's beautiful, man. That's a nice strap you got on there.
It's good. That's
Aaron Bespoke.
Yeah, Aaron Bespoke. Yeah, Aaron Bespoke has to make probably some of the best
Montreal,
straps out
baby.
There.
Montreal.
Yep,
He's
100%.
He's a Canuck, the fucker.
Yeah.
Is that like a matte like matte?
No, this is it's a leather, just a regular leather
Yeah, I
strap
like
with
that.
silver stitching. So yeah, it's cool. I love it.
The Queen ain't got no fucking Tiffany Patek, man. That
Yeah,
was a
she
meme.
does.
That was a meme. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I'm sorry, guys. I was one of the guys on Facebook on the gray market that put that meme up. I put up one that the Dalai Lama has it. I put one that Trump has it. I put one that the Pontiff, when I say the Pontiff, let me rephrase that. The Pope,
The
real,
Holy Father.
the
But
real
this
Pontiff.
is cult. This is a cult.
That was great. And Lord egging him on was
Oh my
better.
god.
You know, how could you disrespect a Pontiff like that?
Golden
That's
horseshoe
great.
around Rome. Well, McLovin, they have enough money, I guess. You know, what are you going to do? I don't know. They might be safe hoes like you.
Wiz, can I say something controversial about that 5711 Tiffany? I think it should
Sure,
go.
say whatever you want about
I
that
want to
piece
say,
of shit.
I think it should only go to Americans. All right, just because Tiffany is an American brand, right? So
Okay.
hey, I
But
don't
when
know,
you
I
have
don't know.
rich Chinese in Singapore and in Hong Kong spending fucking 10 million a year on diamonds and shit,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, but they did do one thing. You can only fucking get one if you appeared at Tiffany on 5th Avenue, 57th Street, and you fucking prepaid it right there on the spot. You're going
Because
to tell me, what's
there
the
was
big fucking deal? 37, 42 grand with tax? Those that you ran. I didn't know because I called my girl, who's the assistant manager in the Patek boutique in Tiffany at 57, and she goes, "Why didn't you call me yesterday?" I go, "I didn't fucking know. If I knew, I would have told you. Here, you have my credit card on file. Buy it. Pay for it."
I think you could get it in only three
No, one
locations.
store, the flagship store, where they house the famous Tiffany Canary Diamond, 57th
Okay.
and 5th, right on the corner. And
Yep.
that's right across the street from FAO Schwartz is there. The Big Apple store is there. It used to be down the block it is down the block from the Russian Tea Room, which down the block upstairs on the 4th floor was the Playboy Club. Yeah, that's super midtown.
Vacheron's got a boutique over there too, block away.
Trump
57th
used to have it. The Plaza Hotel.
The poor area, the ghetto.
Yeah, the ghetto. Where you have all the fucking horse and buggies where they smell like horse shit because they're shitting all the time.
Isn't that where the UN building is at?
No,
that's
that's
First
down
Avenue.
on First. That's down on First in York. This is on 5th and 57. Right across the street, Central Park. The fountain is there.
Yeah.
Everything's there.
So Mo, did you hear where I'm ruining the vibe?
What's that?
Did you hear where I'm ruining Tim's vibe?
Oh yeah. Hey, it is what it is, man. It's
I don't
all
understand
good.
that, but you know
All
what?
good.
I look at it this way.
I don't take it serious. It's not that
A
serious.
lot of people take a lot of shit to heart. You know what? It's his channel, right? So if he doesn't,
he can do whatever he wants. He can have whatever he wants on there.
Right.
I don't take it offensive. I don't care.
Whatever.
But
Archie had asked me in the beginning, "Oh, do me a favor, don't." No, Archie, listen. I like you. You want me to come back here? Don't tell me where to go. I go where the fuck I want.
But it's
friends with
crazy to
everybody.
make people pick sides.
Somebody fucking ticks me off, I'll take care of it my own way. I don't have to say, "Oh, I'm not going on this channel because I go on yours." No, you don't want me on your channel? Just tell me, "Hey,
Fine.
I don't want you on my channel." I'll say, "You're number one. See you when I want to be you," and that's it.
No big deal.
Honestly,
Honestly,
I'm okay with you. With
I'm
who?
ca-
I don't
I'm
know who we're talking about.
I'm catching myself watching less and less watch YouTube lately for some reason.
Yeah, I have no problem with Archie. Archie was.
Oh,
Cool.
I have no problem with Archie.
I like Archie. Archie's entertaining.
Archie, hey, we gotta give respect. He was the original fucking OG of this shit.
He did a lot for this.
When nobody knew what the fuck
channel,
YouTube was, he did it.
You know, in the beginning, I remember in the beginning of this journey, right? So I wouldn't, watching a lot of Archie videos, it saved my ass from buying like fucking like shitter watches, right? So yeah, I mean, he preached steel sports, steel sports, steel
Yeah,
sports,
he
and
introduced me
he
to
was
the
right.
Polar
You know,
Explorer, and I love that watch. It really was a great watch. He was on the money on a lot of things. When it came to Rolex, he early, because he sold off. But when he said steel sports, he was right.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
Keep away from stuff like Tag Heuer. Keep it's a shitter. You know, not every watch. I don't agree with calling watches shitters because it's not nice. But he was right. On value retention, he was right about that. No arguing.
Can't wait to get that fucking rubber clad tomorrow. It is fucking primo.
What
And
what color dial?
White. Hold on, let me check. Let me check my
I
dealer.
like those. Those are nice looking watches, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's fucking pristine. Yeah, it's black with white subdials.
Yeah,
Mint,
that
and
means a lot to be a mint.
not from Asia, from France. Open date booklet.
How old is that watch?
Where's my data sheet?
If you can't find it, no big deal. Just roughly.
So yeah, I mean, I get what McLove is saying. Tired of the drama and begging. Yeah, the drama is getting old. The begging, I don't really see them begging more as this is their livelihood. This is how they make their money. So I don't mind if they do ask people to super chat appropriately.
Well,
But
listen.
I'm not down with
This one's a 2012
hey,
H serial, so it's amongst
It's
the last ones made.
nice.
It definitely came from a home like our safe ho buddy McLovin.
McLovin.
The guy must have worn it 2-3 times.
Listen, like you're saying, Mo, I understand. Like right now, Tim does not working right now. If he just gets no super chats or anything, he's got to pay his
right.
bills. He's
No,
full time.
understandable.
I respect that.
That's his hustle. No, it's fine. But
I don't have nothing against that. I just
Thanks, David H.
but I don't know if there's an ethical way of doing it, right? You
no,
just
there's no ethical way.
it's
It's just
I don't like when I have to feel sorry for someone and then I feel bad if I don't give them money. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know.
Lou, you're right, man.
don't pull the wool over my eyes. Don't make it seem like you're in a worse situation than what you are.
Your
don't,
friend Mike, what's up,
Exactly.
Mikey?
Hey, if you got Rolex, you can't really
Mossy.
be in that bad of a situation.
He's got $150,000 of watches. How bad a situation could he be?
Yeah.
Who's this?
Tim.
You talking about Artem?
Artem. Oh, you got one Daytona that's 50. Then you got a Cermet that's.
No, was 50, not anymore.
Oh, we're just generalizing over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, all right.
Oh. We're not nitpicking, Wizard.
Dark brown or light brown leather.
I mean, there's never anything wrong with if anybody ever super chats. I don't really have a problem with that. I super chat all the time. I don't really care. But if I feel like if it's I don't want to say worthy, but give us some good stuff. So like a super chat should be toward like the conversation and or a pivot, right? That's the new one, pivot.
You super chat something funny.
You move exactly, a good point. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Oh, what do we got here? Orange Grove. Cermet worth picking up at today's great price or wait till the end of the year?
Pick it up now.
It all depends. What do you mean by great price? It all depends how much you're paying for it. No hard feelings against any streamers. Yep, that's right.
Nope.
I enjoy super chatting.
There
you go, SLC. Go for it, brother.
Listen, there's always the option of
to support quality.
Get off the channel and don't watch, and you don't have you don't have to get hurt about it.
Exactly. Nobody is putting a gun to your head saying watch that channel. If you don't like what you see, fucking switch the channel. It's not.
There you go. That's it.
I feel like some people, the angrier they get, the more they watch, and then they start spilling their comments in there. It's just like you make yourself look like a complete ass instead of just leaving and watching something else that you like. But
Exactly.
sometimes people have a lot of anger build up in them, and they just want to let it out on someone. And unfortunately, sometimes it's the people on that they see in front of them. So
But yeah, Tim was like, "Yeah, you're gonna get off here and go on JJ's stream." It's like, so what if I do?
and
He was like, really,
Orange Grove, man. I
this
don't know
is
what they're asking.
America,
I don't know
freedom.
he's really
used.
defensive about me
How
for some
old
reason.
is it? What card is it? The old card, new card? What's the condition? How's the stretch on the stretch? I don't know. Unless somebody wore it every day, there might be a
Man,
little bit of
to
stretch. But
stretch out a steel piece like the Cermage that's only a couple year old, you gotta
you
demolish
can
it.
private chat me and I'll let you know because I know a few dealers that have new. I don't need. I mean, if you're gonna pay used for what I can get you new, I don't know what to tell you.
Orange Grove, look at my my picture. He hooked me up with one, and he gave me a good price. That's the man to go see about a Cermet. He'll give you. My piece was brand new with stickers and everything, and the wizard hooked me up.
George,
No complaints.
it sounds like me and you are paid sponsors for the Wiz because we both bought
Listen,
watches from
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
no problem. You know,
uh,
I didn't know you had the Cermet.
yeah. Yeah, no, I had the sermon since
For a while.
March 2021.
Yeah, I
I
seen you
got
brought it
that one
off today.
after the LP.
Is Orange
Yeah.
in our chat group?
I don't know if
Orange, if you're
goes.
not in that chat group, justintime.ca Instagram.
Yeah,
Justintime.ca.
Instagram him.
Reach out and send me a private message. Huh. Thanks, Wings.
Wizard's got all the connections.
I can do that too, man. If you want an offshore, I got a amazing, gorgeous, and I'm not talking 30, 35, what they go for. I'm talking the mid 20s for. It's like mint. It's as if our safe home McLovin had it. That's how great condition this offshore rubber clad is.
It's a
So,
slider.
yeah, just
It's a
reach out.
slider, right, Wiz? It's a slider.
Okay, yes, it's a super slider.
Super
Yep.
slider. I only know that term since about like a month now. I seen
There's
it.
slider. There's NOS.
New old stock, and
New
then
old stock. Yeah, like
Which
that's the one that I used to see. Sliders.
So
I know a few dealers
because I
that when they
think-
tell me it's NOS, I'm like, yeah, okay, ship me the fucking watch. I'll pay for it coming and going if it's not NOS. When I hear the no, sorry, keep it.
is it you can't put on there that you're selling a brand new watch, right? You have to put on there unworn, correct?
Unworn.
Unworn.
Yeah.
We are
NTQ is
not
another one that I see now.
What is it?
NTQ, need to quote.
Yeah. I think it's just because you don't want to advertise a price and it'll be up there for a few weeks, and then next the market is gone up and you're underselling yourself. So yeah, that's right. That's right, McLovin. He definitely has new old stock. That's a guarantee right there.
Nice pieces, man.
No comment, safe ho. No comment.
But my opinion on the market, I think people's waiting out for the bottom, and then they're going to start buying again. Because once you start seeing,
but I don't think there's gonna be a bottom. I think there's gonna be a slight leveling, and then eventually it's just gonna get back to where it was.
Yeah, that's
eventually.
We're kind of on the same point.
Like the only time I see the market collapsing is when you start seeing steel sports in the display, starting with an Air King or a Milgauss. When you start seeing those in there, then okay, all right. But if you don't see any steel sports in the display cases, then prices are only going to drop.
You're never going to see steel sports in the case again. Maybe a two-tone Datejust, maybe in the future, but I don't see steel sports. They're too smart for that to put them back in the cases.
There's such a demand for them that they can fulfill those orders for at least 3 years, if not more.
Exactly. They got a whole list of people waiting for those watches.
Orange, not too hard depending which one you want. I mean, the baby blue one, forget about it. It's going for triple list. But depends what you want. I mean, like I said, reach out and I'll reach out to my my connections and I'll let you know what I can get you and at what price. And don't forget, Chrono 24 is one you guys should consider clickbait. Clickbait. Oh, yes. Basil's bezels. Hold on.
Hey, Captain. Hop on, Cap.
Was the captain here? Come on, hop on.
You made it very clear. Yesterday's
where are
price
you?
is not today's price. And then the pause. The pause is what makes that video.
Yes.
The
It does,
pause.
because you think he's done and then he comes back with it.
It's just like, have you not noticed how serious this is? Play it for us.
Price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
That's good shit.
That's my boy.
Wiz, can you drop the link for maybe if Cap wants to hop on?
Sure.
Or if anybody else wants to come on, of course.
Nobody will be ruining the vibe here. Everybody jump on.
Everybody's welcome in the Wiz's Chit-Chat. Oma. Ooh, that's a good question, Omar.
There you go.
Let's see what's Omar asking.
Wiz, help us understand the gray market. Would you rather sit on a watch for weeks or months, or sell it for a 10% loss?
Aunt G thought Daytona would dip. What Daytona's going to dip to 30? You bugging.
I think it'll probably get to a low 40 for the black one.
I seen one 2 years old on Chit-Chat for
Titanium
38K.
green one looks best, but I'll send you an email when I can purchase. No problem. Also, send me the reference number or a photo. Oh, that's me. Omar. Wiz, help us understand. Why would I fucking take a loss when I know it's going to go back up? If I'll sell it at my cost, I will not settle for a loss. What the fuck? That's why I don't like to hold on to watches that I find questionable. Like, look what's going on with fucking John Mayer Daytona. I could have bought one today for 95. I could have flipped it for 100, but I didn't want to take the chance.
They went underneath 100.
It's too. The risk is not worth the reward if you're going to put up 95.
Not.
It's just
I didn't know they went underneath 100.
Can find the used PRX if he calls REG. No, but I would not take a loss, Omar. I've never sold a watch for a loss unless I took a trade and I made sure that the discount wasn't so great on the top end what I sold, and it looked like I took $300, $400, $500 loss, but I already covered it within the sale. And that rarely happened. It hasn't happened in 10, 12 years. So no,
I think that happens to a lot of like really big dealers where they might gamble on a certain model and they might be overstocked on a certain watch.
I've only heard about two guys really. The third one, no. Two guys during COVID that didn't guesstimate the market right in the fucking RMs. And they took a hit of like one guy took a $30,000 hit, the other guy took like a $28,000 hit.
Ooh.
Because they bought something that they didn't know. RMs, unless I have it in my hands, I take it and I get it authenticated that it's and full box and papers, no RM without box and papers. Then, and if it's a steal price, maybe. Other than that, I don't want to deal with it. I'd rather deal with real fucking tangible watches, timepieces. RM is a real watch, but
That's a hype piece.
You never know what's going to happen with RM. I mean, God bless him. Smart guy. He made billions, but will it last? I don't know.
Welcome to the stream, Captain, oh my Captain.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Big George? Toyota Wizard?
Not much. Just chopping
What's
the
going
shit.
on? Talking about billionaires? Talking about RM?
Always.
Yeah, talking about the hype.
We're a lifestyle channel now.
Don't believe the hype is a sequel.
Never lasts.
Remember that song from
it's a lifestyle.
It never lasts.
Got to ride the wave.
Right. So yeah, well, bottom. Did someone say bottom? I don't know, man. I'm waiting
What
for
do you
the
think?
stock
What do you
market.
think?
I don't know. Personally,
I think people's
I'm
going to
not-
buy the dip. That's
I'm not
my
optimistic.
opinion.
Let me just tell you that right now.
People's going to buy the dip.
I'm not
Summer's
optimistic
coming.
short term. I mean, I don't know.
Listen, I think the tier 1 Rolex, the hot ones, they're not going. Nothing's going to happen with those. But some of the watches that are flooded, those will take a bit of a hit for now.
I agree. Like your
For now.
two-tone, like your
What do you mean by
two-tones.
low ball there, Safe Ho? I don't get it. What do you mean low ball? What do you consider low ball on what Rolex? I mean, Pepsi Jubilee was up to 32. The only thing that passed it was the root beer two-tone that went up to 34 and a half.
Yes, it did.
Now they're down to 28, 29, 27. So I don't know what you mean by lowball. How's that lowball when it's still selling over double sticker? Or
You
just
got to
about-
remember, stuff in December was cheaper than it was now. It's still high.
But as they were saying, like every watch dealer would always tell you that the market softens up towards summertime, right? And then it begins to pick up again.
I'm not buying into any of that, honestly.
Exactly. I'm the same way, Cap.
I'm
I'm
not
the same
buying
way.
that. You know, oh, summer, you sell in May, go away.
Because last year
what are we talking about?
Last year we saw during the summertime, throughout pretty much the whole year, everything on the rise, right? This is the only time where something potentially dropped a bit, and I'm not talking like
It didn't really drop; it softened.
It's nothing. It's nothing that you go from a $30,000 Rolex to 28. That's not life changing. I mean, that's not shit's gonna hit the fan. I mean, come on.
Yeah, look. I mean, we've had a run up that the likes of which no one has ever seen in our lifetime.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just find it crazy to think that can continue indefinitely when when you're talking about a collectible.
This is more like a plateau, right?
All right.
I mean, it's supply and demand. And my collection has grown. I have a lot of pieces, so I'm talking against my own book, right? So I'd love for prices to stay as high as possible. But being somewhat of a realist and seeing what's happening, in some stocks, like especially some NASDAQ stocks have lost 50% of their value. PayPal, for example,
Netflix.
Oh, Netflix got decimated. And you know what?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw that. I kind of saw that coming because these are like pandemic stocks that everyone jumped onto.
Exactly.
Like
Also Peloton too.
Peloton. You see where that went? It's dropped about 80%. Netflix. I don't know how many percentage dropped, but I'm sure it'll drop more.
I think it was 40.
40. Okay. I mean, PayPal. I own it. It's down like 50%.
You know why?
Nvidia, Amazon.
Netflix year to date is down 63% right now, by the way.
Okay, so that could bottom. Who knows? But that could be at a bottom. I have no idea. It's impossible to predict to call a bottom.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's impossible. That's true. But do you know why PayPal is down?
Because they lost the YouTube deal. Not YouTube. I'm sorry. eBay.
Beside that, when only guys used to, for the past 10 years, anybody I deal with abroad wants PayPal only. They don't want wire transfer. And send it friend and family. Yeah, so I pay the fucking fee, so they don't pay nothing. Now, the number one app to do that is Zelle.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Zelle is climbing. And don't forget, guys, these guys were old. They were the originators. Eventually, somebody's going to have something better, newer, faster, protected more, whatever the case may be. Zelle is the number one thing going across the world right now. Nobody even wants to take PayPal anymore. I'm like, what the fuck? 9 years with you want PayPal. I want Zelle. So I had to go to the States and open up an account there, and so that way I can get Zelle. Now they want Zelle.
Now is Zelle? I remember having Zelle through
Bank of America.
Exactly. Chase
I have
Bank
it
in
through
my
Bank
case.
of
got Zelle
America.
through TD.
I have it with BMO Harris.
I
So
use
they're
They're
Zelle all the
connected with a
time,
lot of
actually.
banks.
Well, it must
Yeah,
be a
they are.
consortium.
They're
It's
connected
probably,
all over now.
I wonder if it was created by the banks and
So
they're
I
and they're
don't. Is
pushing
there a
that over
fee?
PayPal.
So when I send money to someone, I don't think I pay anything,
Nope.
right?
No,
Yeah.
it goes straight to the bank.
Yeah.
Yep.
Only if you do Zelle to Zelle, I think there's a fee.
All right, so
With no
Omar,
bank.
thank God Omar is watching.
Oh ma.
Well, don't get a big head, Omar. Not thank God you're watching. Really doesn't matter if you're watching or not. But I'm saying,
Oh, here we go, Omar. He's retracting his statement, covering his assets.
oh, I just don't want him to get an overinflated ego. You know what I mean? But I'm happy he's watching.
Stock lots of small tech took 70-80%. See? And then everybody wonders why watches have softened.
That's what I'm saying, Wiz. Like, first of all, taxes came due last week, right? So anyone who had, who took profits or just pays normal income taxes, there's money that's going to that. So
Mhm.
it's supply and demand. Like, Wizard knows if he's getting the calls or not from the buyers. I mean, that's the bottom line. Is some of these pieces, I don't know where they could go, because if they're dogs, what happens to those pieces?
Huh. The dogs become cats. Huh.
So, Wiz,
What a great month you was paying for Pepsi now.
Hey, McLovin. What's up, man?
hey,
About 20, between 24 and 25 and a half, depending, again, on the card. If it's what we call now fresh dated within less than 30 days. And if it's stickered, full set. So a lot of shit like that.
Have you guys seen the Chrono 24 charts of like some of the hot Rolexes?
So there
They're
you
just
go,
going
Kevin.
straight to the moon. Like that could not go on forever. It's just literally straight up, not even a curve.
Kevin
It's
says
crazy.
that Zelle was
Couldn't
created
last.
by Clear Exchange that was owned by big banks. So I guess big banks saw that PayPal's making fucking millions, billions, and they said, you know what? Fuck them. We're going to beat them. And there you go. You got the big banks backing up Zelle, then you can't beat it.
So how does Zelle make their money if they're not charging anybody any fees?
They are. They make money because of advertising.
Okay.
They make money because of foreign exchange. So they take a couple of pennies here and there, but it's not just pennies. It's billions and trillions of pennies, and they do
Right.
that up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're smart bankers. That's how they make their
PayPal
money.
is
If I was a
3%, I think.
Safeco, I would be nervous with these soft prices. Ha! That's directed to our buddy McLovin.
Shots fired.
Uh-oh.
Shots fired, McLovin.
McLovin, what's the rebuttal? What's the response, please?
Oh wait. First. McLovin, can we get an AP market update? It's been a while.
Oh yeah, it's been a while, McLovin.
I think it's around 84,000.
Oh wow. Wow. It
When
was,
it was
up
90,
to
you were telling me I can get him for 70. Now you're saying 84, I can get him for 60. Oh my God, McLovin.
Yeah, but
McLovin.
I just
No.
look at one source all the time, right? So it doesn't matter what your source is. It just follows the trend.
He's just going off. Yeah, exactly. You're going off
Yeah,
of
he's
what, like
just going
Chrono
off.
24 pricing or something
Yeah,
like that.
Chrono
Yeah.
24. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
kinda
the
that,
biggest
just gets an
clickbait
idea.
company in the world.
is that USD or Canadian you're looking at?
USD.
USD.
So I just wanted to address with my comment about ADs lowballing. What I'm trying to say is that if the gray market ADs see that the demand for watches,
There's no such thing as a gray market AD.
well, the gray market tier, if he sees that the watch market demand for say a certain model is not there, he's not gonna put a price close to selling price when he knows that he may have to sit on it for a while and that price may soften. So that's the point I was trying to get
It
at.
all depends on the amount of liquidity that
Right.
gray market dealer has. It depends on his stock inventory of that one model or some
Right.
models.
Right.
And it depends on what kind of turnover sales he has.
Right.
So,
And that's what I'm trying to get at is if the market is softening because the demand isn't there anymore and people don't want that watch, he's going to give you a lowball offer in order to give himself more of a buffer.
yeah, but wait a minute. That again, it falls on whether it's hot or not, or hype, or just cool down hype right now. Depends on his financial stability, what he can afford. Can he pay his bills if he doesn't dump it out? And then if he's going to dump it, why would any other dealer buy it if they have inventory as well? Like today,
No.
yesterday, I was speaking with Carlos from CRM. He goes, I'm not buying fucking Rolexes anymore.
Yeah, see, that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
make
saying.
He's been
video
saying
about
that.
it too, because he goes, in my next video release, I'm gonna tell people I don't want to buy. You want to consign it with me, fine, but I'm not buying. He's not buying because things are tight. So
Right. And but that's what I'm saying. He's not buying stuff because he sees it already before we see it.
Well, he has what he's saying is he has more than enough.
he has more than
Right.
enough inventory, and he doesn't
To
want to dump
satisfy-
it in there.
Yeah,
Right,
and he
so-
doesn't want to hold it. He's going to manage inventory, and I don't want to speak for him, but like
Don't
what you
forget,
said was,
everybody. Well, not everybody, but a lot of these guys that have brick and mortar,
Mhm.
they don't own the fucking building. They pay rent, they pay utilities, they pay insurance, they pay employees, they pay taxes. You got to be a little careful in any time, whether it's super hype times or now softening times. You got to be careful to make sure people go home with their paycheck. So,
yeah.
and Carlos he's not a frugal guy, but he's not an open hand guy either. He's conservative. So he knows he came from nowhere, from nothing in 2014, and he's built this shit up like crazy. He worked hard. So he's, you got to be afraid a little bit too, right?
So
In
what do you
He's a
case
think?
the
businessman.
market doesn't recover as fast as you want it to be.
Is it just because the Rolex, the gross profit is not worth him taking that risk nowadays?
But as great marketers, we don't make like.
Yeah, I know exactly. Rolex,
Exactly.
right, exactly.
That
Rolex,
fucking
there's no
Pepsi
money to
costs
make.
12 grand with tax. You're selling for 30. Yo, bitch, I paid 28.5 for it plus shipping.
Exactly.
It
You
cost
just-
me 28.7, 28.8. What am I fucking making at the end of the day?
The person that
And I
makes the
gotta pay
most is
taxes
the
on what I
flipper.
made, the $1,200.
The
You
flipper
just
is the
showed us
one
the
that makes
watch
the
that
most.
you're
The
making
flipper is the one that
$350 on.
that makes the most. But now flippers are realizing that they're not offered as much to us great market guys as we used to pay them.
That's
So,
my point.
so now they might try to go
Now
flip
even
on
flippers are going against each other and trying
Yeah.
to lower their pricing.
Well,
That's-
maybe they're trying to sell it on their own on Chrono 24, and now there's going to be a battle on Chrono 24 between flippers.
JJ, what's up, man?
Yeah, well, that puts the squeeze on the flippers a
Yeah.
little bit, right? It squeezes them out a little bit. It squeezes. You get more fair prices in a way. Now the problem is, I've seen some of these dealers, post Instagram photos where they have like a fistful, an armful of Batmans and Batgirls. Like
There's
they're
so
showing-
many, they're
showing
flooded
like
all over the
6,
market, guys.
and I'm seeing 6 of
Big
those.
Sal, what's up, man?
It's like being at a bakery. It's like being at a Dunkin' Donuts. Right?
Yeah, there's a lot of
I'll
stock.
take 2
There's a lot of
Blazed, I'll
stock
take
out there.
2 Krispy Kremes. I'll take 2 Frosted. Give me one of those crawlers. What do they call those?
Hey,
French
Captain,
crullers.
French
Those
rollers,
French
those won't
crawlers.
hold up in my safe, those Krispy Kremes.
some Boston creams.
A Boston creams. That's it. There you go.
Get some chocolate frosted. Some
Yeah.
custard.
You guys seen the Watch Trading Co. and they had like a whole shelf of Hulks, maybe like 25, 30 Hulks. You guys
That's-
ever seen that
that's scary.
Instagram post?
No.
I think it's Watch Trading Co. And I used to follow their Instagram. The guy had like 25 or 30 Hulks at one time. This is when the Hulks was like they were still in production.
Oh
It was
yeah.
ridiculous.
I think I remember seeing something like that like a long time ago. And
Yeah,
it's
there was like
this is
maybe
where
like
all
a-
the Hulks were. It was
Exactly,
captioned like something like,
exactly.
there you go. Okay.
Hey, by the way,
Exactly.
Wiz, speaking of Hulks, how are the Hulk prices holding up?
I think they're around 30, 35,
Wiz, you're
36.
muted, buddy.
I think Wizards on the phone, but they're holding.
Oh.
The Hulk, it's a discontinued model.
It depends on the year. It depends on the year. They're holding a little stronger than others, but again, everything's softened now. Everything's a bit softer now.
I think it's holding better than the Pepsi.
Well, it's discontinued. I would think it would.
Depends on the year. Depends on the condition.
Well, let's say apples to apples. Let's say you got a 2019 Pepsi and
You can't
a 2019
compare Apple because it's comparing Apple to an orange. It's a discontinued model and it's a celebratory model, so you can't really make that comparison.
You're taking the fun out of it, Wizard.
I'm being honest. Sorry.
It's keeping it real. That's it.
Up your ass like a blow smoke. Sure, compare it. Compare it to your fucking sermon, or compare a blackberry, a blueberry, or Cookie Monster to a fucking old Smurf.
Exactly.
Why
See,
is
now
the
you're
Smurf
talking.
$2,000-$3,000 was more than the new one? Why was that? And it wasn't made as good as the new one.
No.
Because somebody wanted that fucking blue bezel, blue dial. They wanted the Papa Smurf. Well, you know what? Now
The Smurf is a much bigger difference than the Hulk and the Sherman. The Smurf, it's like a different watch. I would have to agree.
What do you mean?
Well, you're gonna blast the hell out of it. Like it's all gold, right? So
yeah, it's all gold. But I'm talking
They're
about
both
the Smurf.
all gold, man.
Oh, and the
Smurf
Pepsi
versus the Cookie Monster. I'm saying it's
the
like
Cookie
it's
Monster
different.
is gold.
Yeah, so is the Smurf.
Yeah. So why was the Smurf, the older discontinued model, more expensive than the Cookie Monster?
Because it had blue dial.
No, they only I think made that watch for what 1 or 2 years.
Mm.
It was like
They made it a while. It was in production for a while.
Was it? Okay.
Oh, McLovin, what? Save Ho, where are you? Come back.
McLovin, come back.
Yeah, see, I always felt.
McLovin, come back.
That was it. He said his piece
I'm
about
a little bit lost.
AP.
I thought
Me too, Cap. I'm pretty lost.
I'm lost, man. The Smurf should be. I believe the Smurf should be higher than the Cookie Monster because
because it's discontinued, right?
It was.
But now I think people
Now it's
want
not.
they want the latest and greatest. So
yes.
So
now
the-
nobody's looking for a Smurf.
now-
Everybody wants the
right.
Cookie Monster.
Oh, okay.
I
my mistake.
actually do prefer the
apologize.
Cookie Monster.
Same.
I
Then
personally prefer it more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
I
more
looks
prefer
great.
the Smurf.
it's more subtle. It's more subtle.
That blue bezel is
JJ.
something else.
Hello,
JJ,
Johnny.
come back. What's up, JJ?
JJ.
How are you?
AJ.
I'll say what's up to the fellas for a few. I was relaxing, then I saw the Wiz was live.
Well, everybody's like, anybody here? Where's Captain's like, where's everybody? I go, fuck it. Captain said, where's everybody? Let me do a short stream.
Yeah, a little chit-chat club.
That's right.
I told you everybody'd fill in, Wizard.
Louis V350 is asking if the VC222 will be difficult to purchase.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think so. It's limited. It's
I don't know. I believe because it's limited, yes. But I can always reach out and see what the manager of the boutique tells me.
I was at the VC about 2.5 weeks ago. Spoke to the manager just to say hi, and I'm asked about the 222. She said there's no possible idea for them to predict when they're going to get it, and it's going to be going to select people. So
Yeah, of course. You gotta be a
it's
quadruple VIP, man.
yeah,
did they say how many they were going to produce?
no idea, but it's like
No.
They
70.
have not released anything yet
They just
officially.
said it's heritage and it's limited.
You know what's really funny to me that I kind of get a kick out of is, I mean, and I get it. Believe me, I totally get it. But like when these prices were shooting through the roof, like ridiculously, one week after the next, going up 1,000 a week or 2,000 a week, people couldn't wait to buy. And now that they've come down to like a little bit normal, like they didn't even they dropped a little bit. They're still obnoxiously like triple retail. People are freaking out. It's amazing the psychology of FOMO. Like it really is like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
But also, I think a lot of people are looking at like how we're looking as collectors. A lot of people are looking as investors. So if they're seeing that the prices are dropping, why would they want to invest in that watch? It's only going to keep going down, is what they're thinking.
Yeah, but what
So
is like, all right, let's take Tesla for example, right? Is a good example of a cult following, kind of like Rolex, right? When the price, like when the stock price takes a hit for whatever reason, Ukraine's invaded, they missed earnings, which they never actually do anymore, but you know what I mean, something like that. Just the whole market in general, and the tech sector goes down. People are there like, oh wow, like they still know it's a great company. I'm buying it now while I can, for the lower price. But it doesn't have the same effect when it comes to the watches. So it's like people are like half investor, half in it for the hobby. It's a very weird place in the market right now.
right, I agree.
Yeah.
But guys, remember, the man who's highly respected tells you watches are not an investment.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you bought it for $5,000 and it's worth 30. It might fucking go back to 5. It might go down to 10. It's not an investment. It's a toy. You have disposable income. Buy what you love first and foremost. And here Big Sal says, good time to negotiate hard for a roll. Where the fuck are you going to negotiate? Who? You think if somebody paid 28 and he was selling for 30, now he's selling for 28, he's going to go down to 25? How? Why should he take a $3,000 the hit, Sal? I wouldn't. I would tell you sorry. It's slow. I gotta pay bills. Okay, I'll give you my cost. So there's no hard negotiations, especially on Rolex. You can negotiate the shit out of other brands, but not Rolex. And you know what? AP is through the fucking roof regardless. That has not softened fucking nothing, man. I mean nothing.
Well,
a green dial with yellow subdial chrono is fucking $488,000 for a $35,000 watch. When have you ever seen that? 42 years almost. I've never seen that. Roman's 21 years. He's never seen that.
Yeah, different animals, in my opinion, though, because look at it like this: when Rolex shut down, right? They're doing 1 million watches a year, and I understand more people want a Rolex or are able to afford it than a Rolex, right? But now that they're putting watches back out to normal, like that's why it was abnormally high, because there was a shutdown for months and months. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Now, like watches are coming available. They're still going to be very high priced, but in the secondary, they're not like it's not like they're going to be under retail anytime soon. But they're just not going to be as crazy as they were when they weren't making any watches. Where
Correct.
Rolex, on the other hand, are staying high because they never made huge numbers, and people are starting to say, "Well, if Rolex is this high, I might as well just buy an AP."
True. You're buying a much better watch. You buy an AP. I can tell you that much.
So we're saying, like, for the money, would you buy a $6,000 watch for $40,000, or would you get a Patek? I mean, come on.
No. Patek, AP,
out your mind.
Langanzone, not a fucking Rolex OP for $40,000. No fucking way.
Insane.
You do much better.
And you know what? Your money will hold a lot better. Trust me. That was just a fad and trend, man. That OP. And look, it's discontinued. And instead of going up, it softened down by a couple of thousand when they discontinued it. So I'm just letting you guys know.
Honestly,
it's right too.
That watch should have been available for a lot of people to buy.
For a lot of people.
They should have not made it very exclusive. They made an entry-level watch into the brand very exclusive. And that
only skyrocketed because of what happened with the 5711. That's the only reason.
It should have stayed at the $10,000 mark when they first came out, and it would have been understandable. Double retail. That's all it should have been. I couldn't see the money that it went for. It was like what, like $45,000 at one point when the 5711 came out.
Yeah, something like that. About 40.
Crazy money, and it's a beautiful watch. It's you'll probably never see a blue dial.
Not for that price. It's not that beautiful. Sorry.
I agree.
I was kind of thinking, like, I think, and not that it's anybody's fault, but I think the detriment to like our hobby is that it's become so popular, publicized and whatnot as an investment, yada yada yada. People will buy it for different reasons, but with the way that prices are going, a little bit of a dip in the market, it'll actually kind of help those that are buying because we love what we're buying, and just the value's secondary. I mean, we all kind of know it's like if you're gonna buy a watch, enjoy it, but then don't be surprised if you're gonna take a beating, because when you go to sell it, you're gonna take a beating unless it's a hot model, right?
I
That's
always,
the way buying
yeah.
watches used to be.
Yeah, I always saw that kind of like if you bought a watch and it goes up, it's like the cherry on top. You know, it's great.
Mhm.
But if you bought a watch and you lost on it, fuck it, who cares? As long as you love the watch, whatever.
That's it.
I remember if you
Especially
wear
if
the
you paid
watch.
retail.
I remember if you bought a watch, wear it for a year, and if you lost $1,000 on it, like on a roll, oh man, you did great. You wear a watch for a year, and you only lost $1,000. You did great.
Yeah.
That's the way it used to be. Not wear a watch for a year and make 10 grand.
Yeah, but people didn't have 10-piece collections then either. You know,
That's right.
That's true.
They
Very
had
true.
collections.
That's right.
You know, like I think we've
Yeah,
had
you're right.
this discussion so many times. Like people buy 8 Rolex because they don't lose money on them. So who gives a shit? You know what I mean? If you lost, if they told you you're gonna lose 30% when you walk out the door, you'd be a lot more particular about the exact model you want instead
Oh,
of
hell yeah.
like Pokemon, get them all. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
Just like
That's
somebody
right.
we know with a Louis Vuitton box filled with 8 watches.
I mean, everybody's like,
That is a
Who
good.
knew what a fucking Louis box was 20 years ago? No one. You only knew that your fucking chick had a fucking Louis hobo bag.
Yeah, those
That's
Louis
all.
boxes, they
Who knew what a
suck.
fucking Birkin was?
They're terrible.
Except for the rich
They're low
ladies that
quality,
were in the
Mo.
high society that had
Horrible.
Birkins.
You gotta be nuts to buy one of those watches, those
Nobody
boxes.
knew what the fuck Birkin
Pay
or
almost 10
Louis
grand
box
for a watch
was.
box. Who would do such a thing?
It's crazy.
Exactly. That's right, BT boss man. You buy a car, then you drive it out, you already lost 20%. So what the fuck's the
Oh,
difference?
moment you fire that bitch up, it's 20%. That's
That's
it.
it.
Well, not now, but yeah, it
That's
will.
the way it used to be.
It'll be back to normal in 6 months. I guarantee you that. So
I don't think this is permanent. Just for my own.
It's not.
no.
no,
I think
no.
you're seeing there's a lot of people are getting crushed in the market. People are getting margin call in the market because of the, I mean, who's expecting Netflix to drop 67% in 6 months? This is like
This watch was 175,000 last year. Right now,
400 now.
B2B is 132. Isn't that a fucking drop? 40 grand? That's a drop. In my
huge
opinion,
drop.
as a dealer, it's a drop.
Wow.
yeah, but
$38,000 is a drop.
the MSRP is so much lower. Like the watches that are 100 grand, they're not losing 30%. You know what I mean?
No.
Unless they were going for 300. You know what I mean? Then they could be.
Right.
I think it's only the really overhyped watches are kind of coming back to earth because, there's a lot of shit going on. People fear recession.
Yeah.
We'll get margin call,
Yeah.
market's down, crypto's down.
People want money. People want to get liquid.
People get nervous and they
I
want.
mean, it's basically at the end of the day, you still look at the MSRP. These prices are still pretty damn high, because that watch that you showed us what was that you showed us actually was
985,000.
right.
I'll take a his and hers.
You know what the list on this watch is?
140.
No, this one's fully buzzed
Oh,
out.
the fully buzzed.
150?
It's like 180.
Like you look at the was it the Aquanaut, right? How much is the MSRP on that? That's like a 30 for just a 300, right? It's a
Yeah.
$30,000 watch.
Yep.
And what's that one going for on your end, Wiz?
132 from 175.
So and then exactly, but it's still $130,000. It's still plus $100,000.
Well, it's a blue
For-
one, so I mean, it's the
The
third
okay.
most expensive strap. The strap alone is about 3,000.
How much is like a regular, just a steel one? Not the white gold one, just a steel.
That is a steel one.
The blue one is a steel.
5167 Black
Yeah,
Valley.
that one, that particular one is a steel.
Oh no shit. Okay.
Yeah,
This little pullback is very healthy, I think, in all in
I
all.
believe so.
And I'm telling you, watch, you're gonna see now that like the bigger tech stocks and stuff like Netflix is taking a hit, and I mean Tesla and Apple are pretty much holding up that whole sector. I keep going back to that market, but it does coincide with a lot of the economy. I think once those start getting hammered, which is starting to happen now, I think like the Fed's gonna pull back all this all this talk about raising the rates, even though they're pretty low. I think they're going to do a return on that and start lowering them again, like towards the end of the year. then you're gonna see everything shoot right back up. Probably even worse because there's more money flowing around out there.
Big
And
Sal,
you
you're right, because these new gray market dealers are not fucking real dealers. They're just a little above a flipper. They haven't been doing this for 40 years or 20 years or 10 years even. They just got into this game about 3 years ago, caught a little wave, made some good loot, and now they're stuck. That's why Rolex is probably the only watch I can't keep, because I sell to dealers. I don't sell only to retail. I sell mostly, my business is mostly wholesale. So I sell to guys like Nico, Watch Eric. I sell to fucking Roman. Most of my sales wholesale go there. I sell to Del Rey. I buy from him. I buy from Roman. Watch Eric, I bought a couple of Pepsis. Nothing crazy because he has different pricing. He's in Miami and it's a different market. So yeah, I mean, look, I keep a very small profit because, like Roman says, we always discuss, you never go broke working on a small profit. So
Yep.
I like to have movement. I'd rather sell 20 watches a week at $300 a watch than sell 5 watches at $1,000. So that's the way I see it.
How's the market in China right now? Because I heard they're locked down right now. So
They're locked down, man. There's not going to be a show, because 21-day quarantine.
So
What
that's
they
another
need,
part of the
not
market.
even Roman can fucking really say. He can afford it, but why spend the money to get locked down for 21 days? And then, God forbid, you catch COVID and you're stuck there for another 21 days.
I think once they open up and get back to normal, then watches will go back up too.
That's a speculation you're making, but you never know.
Yeah, Omar makes a good point. We didn't even get to the housing crisis yet.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
man! This has been a cheerful stream. Our watch collections are worth shit, and the housing market's going to crash. What's next?
World's going to hell, boys.
Our pet heads are
Nasdaq,
falling off.
Nasdaq has gotten crushed. You know, who knows where it ends? Nobody knows.
Well, the
Nobody
housing
knows.
market in general, Cap. You know, the last like 08 and all that.
Yeah.
2000. It always kind of lags about 6 months, which is right now. You know.
I know.
So we're going to start seeing, you know, plus the interest rate just went from 2.8 to 5 and change.
In Canada, we had the interest rate rise last month. So
we got literally our asses kicked, especially in big cities. My God, like you can't even find a place to buy, and if you can, it's $1 million plus. So
well, I think those prices will come down now that the rates are higher because, you know, it all comes down to your monthly figure.
That's right.
You know, if you could afford $4,000, $5,000 a month, you could afford it. You know, it's going to be a mixture of your interest on your loan plus what you owe. So, you know, interest rates go up, prices have to kind of come down because people get priced out.
That's right.
But I mean, like a lot of people that are like just new investors, that $4 or $5 is pretty much what they're working with, and that's not to mention food, car, all that stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you stay that high, it would have to come down because that's like all their money. You know what I mean? That's
I agree. Yeah.
I remember in 05, right? A lot of my buddies started getting married and looking for houses, and houses were so expensive in New York. And I'm saying, like, these are guys, like, you know, I'm talking about middle class, you know, regular, like, houses, nothing, like, crazy, just, like, nice, decent houses. Guys are, like, work for the city, like, you know, firemen, their wives are teachers. They're doing well. Like, they're making a good salary, good middle class salary. Both of them are working, and they're looking at each other. How are we going to pay this mortgage? I'm like, this can never last. There's no way. I remember saying that then, and then, you know, a couple of years later, everything just, like, totally tanked because people they're spreading themselves so thin. I mean, it's got to come that way now again. I feel like that's what's happening all over again.
Suddenly, van life doesn't look so bad in a Sprinter van. So,
well, I mean, the only thing I could say is the only one good thing is so far unemployment, right? Unemployment rates are relatively low. There's still like full employment, I guess, for people who want jobs. I think there's still a labor shortage.
Yeah, there are labor shortage.
Skilled trades.
Yes, and so 100%. That's the big wild card here is that if people still have their jobs and they still make money, there's no reason why at some level people will grab that Nautilus or Aquanaut or whatever piece or that Rolex at some price. Like JJ said, like there should be a price at which point they're like, okay, it's gone down far enough. I'm gonna grab it I'm gonna grab it at that price because I might not see that price again.
Yeah.
It may go the other way. It may start going back up the other way. So I think that's a big thing. We're not in a recession, even though everybody keeps forecasting it, that it's going to happen. It's inevitable.
That doesn't happen though, right, Cap? When everyone's expecting.
Exactly. That's why I'm not sure I see it. I mean, I could tell you, I see a lot of activity going on in the M&A world, and financing and people raising money. Like it's busy now. That's because there might be a labor shortage. Maybe people stopped. They got out of the workforce. So there's more demand than supply.
Yeah,
in terms of
too,
it depends on the sector. Yeah, I'm sure. But what you don't hear is that you don't hear about unemployment. So, will we have? So that kind of leads to inflation, and then the interest rates go up so they can counteract inflation. So there you have it.
I think if the watch dealers hold tight, it won't be so bad because people are going to want to buy watches. If they cause panic and just start fire selling everything, nobody's going to buy them because they're going to be like, "Oh, I'll just wait another 6 months, get it even cheaper."
Problem is, people got to pay bills. They got to keep the lights on.
Yeah, but those people aren't really buying $30,000 watches.
That's true. If you got to keep the lights on, you got to focus on that, man.
And really, if you have to sell a piece like that, your second thought isn't when you're going to be able to buy it back. It's like things are going not so well. So,
I mean, there might be some people you see it. I mean, there's certain people. I don't want to get into specifics that they're buying these watches on cards and figuring it out later. Yeah. Those people might be panicking, but really, the only people that they're helping our gray market guys are just going to lowball the shit out of them. I bet.
Well, I mean, to your point, it's not even anybody. It's tax season that's going to catch up eventually, and they're going to have to sell something unless they're generating so much income that they're not going to have to worry about it. But again, we all know that that's not always the case.
Absolutely. That's why this is the worst time to sell, because this is like where everything is the lowest, I think.
I want you all to sell your watches right now.
To you?
Drop. I want you guys to implode the market for me.
Oh, here we go. Here we go with the safe. Oh,
you got to fill up the safe.
That's why I'm holding on to my doggy dog yacht master. It's a bad time to sell.
You see, McLovin was grinning from ear to ear when you said that AP is one of the few, the Royal Oak is holding firm.
Yeah, we know. But wait and see what his fucking Chapek's worth in a year.
Oh, I know. I wasn't going to go there.
You'll
but
see. I went there. You'll see what his Chapek is worth in a year.
Did.
But the market keeps softening.
You don't hold back. That's why.
For investments.
I know. But if they go that low, trust me, your ticker will be working like mine was.
Do you at least go there and check?
Wait a minute. McLovin, wait a minute. You just made a mind-blowing statement.
Right. You heard that too, right, Cap? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
go ahead. I need to follow through. Go ahead, Cap. Go ahead.
No, you're not. So you're not buying them for investment, but you're basically putting them in the safe for the most part, right?
Yeah. What do you mean most part? All the part.
I also thought you were doing this for investment.
Again, man, I'm trying to.
No, but you don't understand. And I've told you guys this before. I can't wear my watches to work.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. And if I'm raking the yard or working on a car or something, I'm not going to wear an expensive watch.
But you don't fucking wear it even after you work, even on holidays. So what are you complaining about? What are you bitching about?
I've got a couple watches that I wear.
Yeah, I know. Seiko, PRX, maybe. Fucking Citizen. I don't know. What else you got? Invicta. What else do you wear?
Wiz, do you know what rhymes with Seiko?
The what?
You know what rhymes with Seiko?
I know.
I know.
Safe hope.
Oh my God.
Oh, Seiko. Yeah, you're right. Holy shit. Good one.
Anyways,
I thought that's what you said at first.
anyway, I don't mind the ribbing.
No, we love you.
No, we love you, McLovin. We
I-
love you, man.
Exactly.
You're a good
It's all
sport.
in
You're a
fun,
good
man.
sport.
That's why
Yeah.
we do it.
Yeah, you're a good sport,
But-
man.
But again, if I had a job that I wasn't so close to people in my personal space that wouldn't see what I'm wearing, I have no issues wearing what I
McLovin,
have.
honestly, you don't have to explain yourself to us, man. We're just
It's
messing
your
with you.
stuff, man.
Yeah, man.
No.
It's just all in fun.
Put
all
your hands,
honesty.
please.
Unless
Yeah.
you're a proctologist.
Yeah.
Yeah, but McLovin, let me ask you.
With hands this big, you don't want to come see.
If you're a proctologist, you
Listen,
gotta
I got some of my watches in the safe too, but I rotate them when I get, not that I get tired, but sometimes I leave my watches in there for like a month, and then I switch out one, and then when I see it, it's like having a new watch.
Hey, boys. Silky.
Oh, look at his.
Marco.
from luxury.
Marco.
We have the Instagram star on the show.
Oh,
In
We
the
do.
chat.
You know,
Hey, Marco.
one of the things that we've talked about is how people buy things for investing. In some ways, I think that's a detriment, because who wants to wear a 90,000 or 80,000 or 60,000 AP or a Rolex or something like that? I mean, when it was cheaper, we'd be more inclined to wear something like that. I mean, look in Los Angeles, people are getting followed home and robbed.
Yeah, you know what's funny you say that? I when I first got the gold Daytona, the Oyster Flex, I was wearing that all the time. I'm like, oh, this is great. Then once I think Mark was like, do you see how much your watch is going for now? I really never looked because I had no intentions to sell it, so I just never paid attention. Now every time I put it on, I'm like second guessing, like, should I walk around with this? Then I say, ah, fuck.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you know what? Just grab yourself a sweatband and just have that on, like in your pocket. Just if anything, throw it on, just to conceal it. You're good to go. That's it.
Fuck that. Grab a
It's
fucking-
easy in the winter to conceal a
Or a
good
Glock.
watch, hard in the summer.
There was carry a Glock. Well, that too.
The
But
winter season conceal a lot of things, you know. I'm not
hey,
really,
man.
but no, I just it's not even not that I think someone's gonna like walk up and rob me, but just anything. You fall down a flight of stairs, you know, whatever, anything could happen. You put it down, you forget it somewhere, anything could happen.
Yeah, I agree with you, JJ. I went through that with my rose gold Daytona. Like, I had it for the watch, and like I didn't check on the prices for like a year, and I see my friend posted up one. He's like, "Look how much watches are going for now." I'm like, "What the hell? My watch went up that much? I can't." I haven't. Maybe since then, like in the last 2 years, I've maybe worn that watch 2 or 3 times.
Michael's
Special
right.
occasions
Don't
only.
listen to the safe hole. Wear your watches.
I never really lost a watch though. Even like my Breitling, I had forever. I've never lost a watch. As drunk as I've been, or wherever I've been, I've always gotten it.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
same.
I've left. The worst thing I've ever done, like, I got drunk, and I left the watch in the dashboard of a car one time overnight. Then I realized what I did. Got up at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. From a drunk
Why
night.
would you
I'm like,
take
"Oh
it
my
off?
God." Because I went to a rough neighborhood, and it was a drive-through, and I put it in the dash so you don't see my watch.
Yeah. Sometimes if you're wearing a t-shirt, you have to kind of think quick, and
Yeah, so I
where
just
you
threw it
can't
in the dash.
easily. Yeah, it happens.
Fuck
It
that. I
happens.
wear a t-shirt. They see the fucking Sig or Glock through the t-shirt. That's all
Well,
I
I
got.
don't have a
That's right.
Glock. I was drunk.
He didn't want
Wiz, I gotta
I
get
don't
you.
get drunk.
I gotta get you a window decal says insured by Glock for your car.
That's
There
right.
you go.
I'm gonna
There
insure
you
by
go.
Sig.
or insured by Sig. I'll send you one.
That's a good one, Omar.
Is that my buddy? That's my boy. That's my boy.
Wait,
Duke.
is that-
That's
that's
right.
Hey,
That's right. Show
Duke,
them,
I'm dead.
show them how we roll.
226
We don't
tack
roll like
ops.
donuts there. We roll like 9mm. Yeah.
That's right.
That's
That's
it.
right, boys.
That's it.
That's a
Sig,
226
baby,
tack
all the way.
ops.
The best firearm.
Love those.
You're
We
muted.
can't hear
You're
you.
muted.
Duco.
Oh, I'm sorry. I sleep with it next
All
to
right.
my head.
So don't worry, so do I. I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. That's the way
right.
Hey, Duco, 9
Is
mil or
it?
40?
It's a 40.
Ooh, so it's the TAC Ops
Ooh.
226.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm really into rifles and like AR-15s and shotguns. So this was really the first
I got a style
pistol that I had.
308 double trigger. You should try one of those, Duco.
I'm all for it. You gonna send me one?
You funny fucker.
And Duco, those magazines, it takes the European magazines. They're like $200 here in Canada. They're so bad.
My God.
Yeah, they're really expensive.
This is the +2.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
So
the
it's
extended ones.
extra 2 at the bottom. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, the P226.
My favorite firearm.
TAC Ops. It's
Favorite
TAC Ops.
sidearm.
I used to have one of those.
Sig, I like
Yeah.
the desert sand, the sand colored ones. Sig.
Yep, that's right. JJ's right.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
Oh, the P320, the brand new ones.
I think they make them in all different models, but
Oh,
you know
okay.
about that sand like the
Design, what's up, design?
Oh,
desert
the Scorpion ones. The Scorpion ones.
yes.
So do I, Lou.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
the
do I.
ones like that IWC color, that one.
Yeah, the tan. Like it's
Yeah.
they're called Scorpion. Yeah.
Yeah, Scorpion. That's the one.
Yeah, it was made for a desert
Mojave.
storm, the collar.
IWC
Mojave.
Yeah.
They make a really small one.
They make a 380, a P230. I have one.
Yeah, not the 230 though. There's another one with for a 9 mil. I think.
The Sig 229. It's the short barrel. It's like the 4-inch.
That's a cool looking. That's a cool looking little carry gun.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go grab something that my wife's dad left to her, and it's pretty old. Go grab it and show y'all and tell me what you think.
Nice.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dugat's gonna come back with a land.
You're gonna come back with a 50 caliber.
With a cannon. Check this
I
out.
like how he rolled right into like, don't wear your watches with short sleeves to a SIG convention right now.
Oh man. Yeah.
They look cool.
Yeah. Sigs are really reliable too. They're good.
Oh hell yeah!
The only thing with like the 229 and the R version, they're old, so parts are you can find them, but they're expensive. The brand new ones that they have, because they're modular, you can have a different grip for you or barrel length. They make it so nice. Just absolutely kicked Glock's ass.
Oh, the one
Thanks,
I'm thinking.
Buzzman.
The one I'm thinking of is the 938.
938.
Pretty sure that's the one. The 9 mil micro compact.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe this show has no drama.
What should I
Drama.
have done?
Hey man.
You should have seen me giving it to Tim earlier.
All right.
Oh, what do we got?
All right, let's see it. Let's
It's
see it.
it's like I said, it's really old.
Wiz, can you make them big? There we
Yep.
go.
A llama. Oh my goodness.
It's
That shit's older than me, man.
Holy
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
Oh wow. Holy crap.
Oh, that's nice.
Wow.
that thing's like pristine.
Mint.
yeah, it's beautiful.
Did he
Even
keep
the
it in a
blue
safe?
is so nice on it.
He passed away when my wife was really young. So
God rest his soul, man.
yeah. So her mother got it, and her mother never shot it, never did anything with it, and just left it to her and gave it to me when we got married 19 years ago. But I've never shot it.
She said, "Here, in case my daughter gets out of line."
That's right.
You may have to use this.
Wait a minute. Ted, Duco, why don't you ever shoot it?
Honestly, I bow hunt and I rifle hunt, and I just never got around to it.
Range?
And no, man, where I live, I could shoot in my front yard. I need to get it. I need to get it cleaned. I need to get it. I don't want to shoot it in case there's something wrong with it and blow my
I
hand
was
off.
about to ask that. Yeah,
Give it to a gun.
if you have a
make
gun
sure
that
it
old
stays
and it's
secure, and then just run a box through it just to see how it feels. You know.
I am. Actually, I forgot about it and I was cleaning out my safe. And honestly, I've had this for 19 years and I completely forgot about it and just recently found it again.
Another safe hole. You hear that, McLovin? Another safe hole. Oh, there's my boy. He's wearing
Oh,
it.
nice.
That's actually a nice strap.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
beautiful, man.
That's actually a nice
Beautiful.
strap.
Watch.
Wow.
Congrats.
Really nice.
That's a cool piece, man. I love that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
great.
it's pretty.
You know what's funny? Since
Tina.
you bought it, I've seen ads for it.
I
all
love
over.
that strap that you put on him, man.
Duco Ted, welcome to the club.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, Andres, Colt Python, great gun, but when I grew up, you know, you would think twice about spending 2.5 times the money. I have a 686 6-inch barrel in stainless steel. So that's Smith & Wesson 357. The Python is much smoother, nicer, has a bigger beaver tail. But, yeah, great gun if you have it. Like a mini 1911. Oh, okay. Yeah, something like that.
Let's wait till Duco gets back on. I want him to want to ask him about that piece.
I'm here.
Oh,
Love it. See,
So
even Silky says he loves the hipster strap.
yeah. Tell us a little bit about that watch. What's the story behind it?
So I wanted the. Can y'all hear me? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. So I've been wanting the Tudor sub for a long time, and I had Marco source me one through Luxury Bazaar because I wanted to buy something from him.
Nice.
And so he found me one. It's a 1980, which is actually my wife's date of birth. And
Oh, nice.
it came with the Rolex bracelet. I just took it off because it's real jingly jangly. And yeah, so it's a great piece. I love it.
Did you
Very happy with it.
TGV?
The TG. Oh no.
No, I think it looks great on that strap.
Yeah, it looks
perfect,
great.
Perfect.
Yeah, Marco's actually going to get me a brand new old stock Rolex bracelet. So I have to pay out the ass for that. But that's okay.
I can still beat his prices.
Oh shit! Oh man.
Marco's
It's dealer versus dealer right now.
Okay. My next watch, I'm gonna come to the Wizard. I'll go back and forth.
The Wizard.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what's great though,
Price
Duco?
from Marco, and then let me know when I beat it.
Well, I think you probably have. I think you do have modern pieces as well. But like with a piece like that, you're immune. That piece is not affected, really or significantly by what's going on. I think at the, for some of the newer pieces that are so readily available, where there's a lot of stock out there.
So that brings up a good question: would it be smarter to buy older pieces, the 90s Rolex versus the new modern pieces? Yeah.
Yeah, but like
mid to late 90s.
Jingly jangly.
But I've kind of grown to love that. I have modern subs and they're great, but man, there's something about these 90s and 80s model that I don't know. Something about
them. They
I
have
just love them.
a certain warmth to them. That's the thing.
Yeah, because they got the look. Everything is very jewelry looking now instead of
That's right.
Exactly.
Rugged jewelry. Like if you want, I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, if you want to wear like a masculine watch, like I can think of a few. They're not really popular models, but like maybe like the Breguet Type 21 on like a brown like suede strap or something. But if you want something like a little masculine, like you want to wear with like a leather jacket, well maybe not leather, but like a flannel or maybe like a tough leather jacket, like if you're riding a bike or something. Or there's the new Rolex are not really, maybe a clean sub, but the new Rolex really don't like fit that. They're a little more.
Exactly, and that's where that Tudor sub would fit perfectly in that role right there, because that's more like a genuine tool watch. Exactly.
Right. Well,
especially on that strap that he put on.
I think that's kind of what I was getting at with like
hipster strap.
That the neo vintage, like you're saying, the 90s and stuff has that more tool watch feel, that more masculine.
Really nice.
Yeah, like I can see you like going to the range with that or hunting with that.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah, it's perfect, man. I
That's
really
really
love it.
clean, man. That's minty.
it's like your EDC watch.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. And that's 1980, you said?
Yeah, 1980.
Wow.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I mean, look, there were cheaper ones on the market, but I mean, I wanted to pay more for something that was a good example,
You
exactly.
get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you pay a little extra, you get a better, better condition, better, paper, whatever. More.
And you agreed. And you know what else, JJ? They hold better value in the long run. A better piece, the better condition ones.
Right. Even like when I was buying my Hulk, like I only would buy a 2019 box and papers, unworn, or like as close to mint as possible. I didn't care if it was the cheapest one. Actually, I definitely didn't pay the cheapest at the time. I passed over quite a few that either had no paperwork or were older or were good condition.
I think two factors should be in play when you buy a watch: condition and the dealer, right? I think those are the two biggest things when you make a pretty big purchase on a watch,
Yeah.
on a used piece at least.
Absolutely.
Try picks out. JJ's right.
Pull up Silky.
Filet.
No, above that. You missed. You skipped right through it. He said,
Factory bevel.
"Yeah, factory bevel, still on the lugs too. Amazing
Unpolished.
unpolished condition from 1980."
Yep.
That was a safe host watch.
McLovin says whoever
Yeah, it was a Seiko watch.
previously owned that watch might be related to McLovin. That's all I gotta say.
It's a Seiko.
Hey,
Wearing in good health, man. Very nice.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I mean, that just shows you. I mean, that's Tudor. Rolex is, the same quality, if not, even maybe a bit higher, if that's possible. Look at the condition of a 1980 watch, 40 years old. I mean,
Yeah, the
it's
bracelet.
immaculate. It's immaculate.
The bracelet was definitely stretched a little bit, but it wasn't. It's not too bad.
Do you have the bracelet with you?
Yeah, I'll go. You want me to see it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, it'd be cool
All
to
right,
see what they look like. What they were making in the 80s. I mean, I have one from 2000 that's jingly jangly. I can only imagine 20 years prior.
Yeah,
all the hollow, right? Pretty sure.
Even the ones with solid end links are, a little jingly jangly. I got that 30 dial, and compared to the Sherman, it's night and day. They're incomparable, but they're nice. They're it's still good quality, but just compared to the new ones, it's different.
Blue Tudor Sub, favorite watch.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what I was saying. After Darren bought his, I saw like 3 ads, and one of them was a blue one. I think Watchbox or something. I don't know. I saw a couple of ads on like Facebook.
All right.
It's like they stalk you.
They were listening to your soul.
It really scares me sometimes.
Yeah, you'll see 20 of them on Instagram, but probably tonight.
Yeah. They're here.
That doesn't look too
That
bad.
looks actually pretty good. A little
That's
stretch.
pretty good, man, for 1980. That's
Yeah.
solid.
That's like to be expected.
Right.
I would say
So-
that's 80%.
That is the original that came on my
The old-
GMT Master 1.
Okay.
So this is actually a new old stock that I paid ridiculous amount of money to get. But so this is Marco's going to give me one just like this for the Tudor.
Nice.
That way I don't have to wear the original bracelet, which I like
I
to
got
keep.
you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Darren-
it's not too bad. It's a really good shape.
Karen, how thick is that watch in comparison to the newer Tudors?
Oh, dude, it's not even. This is so thin. Like this is a modern sub, and you can.
Oh shit! Yeah. Wow.
Dinner.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Because that's
cool.
one of the biggest turnoffs for Tudor is how thick they make the watches nowadays.
Well,
Why
they
can't
got
they?
ETA in there, Mo.
That's
That's
true.
not
That is
in-house.
true. That is true. That's true.
Yeah,
Gotta
this
work
is an
those movements
ETA.
in.
Yeah. But I mean, even the
Well,
old Rolexes are thin. Like if you look at this is the GMT Master 1 versus the
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Oh
thin,
yeah.
it is a thinner one.
yeah.
Beautiful,
The
man. Beautiful.
the Explorer 2s are the same thickness of the case on the GMTs, so
Mhm.
they worked in.
You know, if you send it to the right guy, Duco, well, now Marco, who's going to have a connection, he can repin your bracelet without polishing it, just repinning it. So that way it
Really?
stays stiff. Yeah, you can repin it.
There
And now
was
they're better pins anyway, right? Because they're sleeved, just enough space that they'll fit inside the old bracelet.
That's good to know.
I think there's a place in California called Rolly Works
yeah.
that does that.
Yeah.
They're
The
on
guys
the
on
West
the
Coast.
on the Rolex forums, they swear by that place.
Yeah, no, the place is amazing. It is great work. I mean, truly great work.
Wasn't there a guy also like in Hong Kong that used to do the
Yes.
bracelets as
Yeah,
well?
and there's a guy
Michael
in
Young, I
England.
think his name was.
There's a guy in England who redoes it, but he doesn't. He prefers to do gold or two-tone. He can repin a thing that looks like a rainbow and make it stiff, but it takes about 3-4 months.
Oh wow!
What were you showing, Duco?
Oh, what the cost? What do you guesstimate something like that would have to repin it? Yeah.
$500-600.
Oh, that's
a lot less than what you'd spend for a bracelet. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
A lot less.
I still want the bracelet though.
No, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking producer Bubba, man.
Don't worry, Bubba. I'm sure you live. You'll live.
Dude, don't make me go get my rifles.
No.
I really won't sleep.
I love JJ's Brigade. That's one of my favorite watches in this box.
Pure class. Pure class.
Sleeping in the Louis box right now as we speak. Taking a nice rest.
Taking a little nap. Yep.
Yeah, I think. You really don't. You know who has one? Christian from Theo and Harris.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He has, I think, the 7057, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not positive. But I know he has. I think his is a smaller version, the 38 mil. I think it's a 7057. But
yours is the retrograde seconds, right?
Yeah, I have the 79. It's the 40 mil. Actually, he might have the 7037. I think is the 38 mil. I think 7057 is the 40 mil plain. Then the one I have, the 7097, is the retrograde. Oh, Bubba Hotep.
Oh, looking forward to that.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's take a nice look.
So did the root beer come in yet, JJ? Any root beers coming your way?
No, not yet.
What's the current market on root beers?
I don't know. I have to check tomorrow because they drop a couple $100 every day. So
okay,
I would say closer to 29, 28, 8.
Oh
maybe.
shit! It's still up there. It's still up there.
Oh hell yeah! It ain't gonna go that crazy.
Yeah,
down.
but Toyota was at like 32, I think, before.
Yeah,
Right.
34.
33, man.
I remember the root beer for the longest time was at what, like 2021, right? Wiz?
Yep.
Somewhere in
Yes,
the neighborhood.
it's stayed there forever.
Yeah.
I remember.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's the
27,
new
29.
LB salesman. He says about 29. If it's
Uh-oh.
29, how come
Yeah.
your fucking your website shows it for 34? Huh? Why?
Yeah.
Tell us why. Tell us why
This is
there,
like-
great market boy.
He's giving you
This
insider.
is like the original Wall Street. The offer is 28. What
Yeah.
are you gonna do? What are you gonna
There
do,
you
Gecko?
go.
What watch is this for? What's 28? I missed
The
it.
Root beer.
Oh,
What do y'all think of the Tudor root beer? Piece of junk or
Oh, I don't like. I mean, they
Not,
put yellow
two gold's
gold
not
on
my
it,
cup
and
of
it
tea.
just threw it off.
It's
I mean,
caca.
if they chose a rose gold, that would have been a little better in my opinion. But when they put that yellow gold, it just doesn't match all too well, in my opinion.
That's right, little nephew. Now you know
Yeah,
you gotta
it doesn't
make
match.
you
It's
gotta
also
make
hard to
the coin. You gotta make the coin.
it's hard to justify buying a gold Tudor, even even a two-tone
Are you
Tudor.
crazy? Who the hell's that nuts? Not even McLovin would do that. He wouldn't put that shit in the safe. He wouldn't buy it to put it in the safe.
What about? But would you buy an all gold Omega, one of these Speedies?
No.
Unless I can get 35, 40% off, I wouldn't.
All right, you make that deal and get back to me, Wiz.
Sure, boss.
Sure.
I love the bronze gold chronoscope. It's a really good price.
That one that I put in the group, yeah, that one's pretty cool. That's what I was telling these guys
Yeah.
earlier. I was like, I honestly, that was the first time I've ever seen that watch, and I was like, man, that's a cool looking watch.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking about getting? The gold Tudor. I don't know why I want that. I just do.
The 58, the green one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's take a look.
I like that it's all brushed. That's the thing I like about it. It's a different look.
I like it because nobody else has it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Here, let's take a look at that one. I haven't seen that one in a while. Let's see how it looks.
Out of all the gold Speedmasters, I like the one with the burgundy dial with the moon dust. I mean, with the burgundy bezel with the moon dust dial.
Oh
Yeah,
that anniversary one. That
Right.
one that's
Yeah.
a beautiful watch.
I want to see those side by side with the new one with the champagne and black dial.
Well,
The
plus
one
it
they
also has gold in
just
the
came out
movement. The new ones don't, you know?
Oh,
You know, Omega gave the original one to Richard Nixon, and he refused it.
Hey,
He
you know
had
what?
it, never wear it.
That gold in the movement's important when I have to melt that thing down for the gold. So that becomes critical. I
Well,
want that gold rotor.
If you're paying 30-something thousand, they should have given you a gold.
I agree.
JJ, which
Dude,
watch are you talking
JJ,
about?
I'm with you. The more gold, the better.
What do you mean? What Speedy?
Yeah, with the maroon dial. What's the?
I'll pull it up on my phone here.
That's
Pull it up. Pull it up, Mo.
I'll pull it up on my phone.
There you go.
We'll go.
Moonshine,
Cool.
yeah, moonshine. That's
Moonshine
right?
gold. Yeah, it's a beautiful gold.
It's beautiful. Let's see here.
I've never seen that one in person.
Yeah, Beth T shows it on her Instagram. There's a bunch. You can watch videos on YouTube about it. It's it's older. It came out a couple of years ago. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
I think it came out like 2020.
I think it was before that. No, I think it was a couple of years ago. Maybe I'll be wrong.
Yeah, 2019 because it's 50th anniversary.
Is it the one that just has the gold, the maroon bezel? Oh yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
That
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
50th
that's
anniversary.
Is that onyx? The minute markers?
Oh, good question. Let's find out.
It's like black onyx.
It was. I dropped something in the private chat for you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is. It looks like that to me too.
Yeah.
Panda Speedy on rubber is so nice.
Darren, there's a channel called The Watch Guys.
Yes, the markers are onyx.
He does a really good review about this watch.
Cool. I'll check it out.
So I'll put it for you guys in the group here.
God, that watch is 50 grand.
Yeah.
That's the one catch.
Omegas are catching on, man.
Hey, when are they doing? Anyone go to a Swatch store lately and get an update on the Moon Swatch? Are they becoming more available?
I think they're telling people that they're just flat out not going to be at the stores anymore. It's going to be online only.
Did they ever
I've
release
heard that
any?
too.
So they only did the stores that one time and that's it, or did they ever ship any more to any of the select
that was it.
boutiques?
That was it. That was it.
So would they roll out like 2,500 watches?
That's
Because
ridiculous.
it was
That's
only like
absolutely.
150 watches per store.
I thought they were going to sell them by the boatload. I
Yeah,
guess
same.
maybe they still
They
are. But
will. They will.
all right.
What did we get? Like the test batches?
Yeah, who knows?
They're sitting on free money.
Well, I mean, if some of the colors are coming off the watch, maybe it's good not to get the first batch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of over it. I lost my.
Oh, same.
Yeah, I'm just kind of over it.
Especially,
Yeah. Omar raised a good point there.
have you guys seen the meme with like who's the guy that plays the Major, Keanu Reeves?
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good.
Show us. Show us.
I don't have access to it. No. Someone else could find it. It's pretty funny though. It's like some random guy who looks like he could be Keanu Reeves, but not really.
He's like Keanu Reeves gone wrong.
Yeah. Next to the moon swatch, and then like a real speedy. Yeah, pretty funny.
Wings, what's the deal with that Speedy that you posted with the blue and red?
Oh, so that one's a one of 250 special edition Speedies that were commemorative pieces for the French National Police's tactical team. So it's called the Raid. It comes in a fantastic box, a commemorative box. It's got the back plate, and they're super rare. I don't know if you're gonna wait for a Snoopy that may never come. Like, what's the next best thing? And for me, that's it. That's like my ultimate Speedy.
So how much is that in US dollars? Like 25,000?
I think 25,000. But
24.4.
it's just for me to import it in Canada, I'm gonna get slaughtered in like the important taxes. That's why I was asking.
10%. Yeah. Just like we all pay.
Yeah. But I also just want to ensure that it's going to be a legit watch, because all the way overseas, not that there's going to be funny business. There's always that potential, and you really can't have a recourse right away. So it's tough.
It's pretty cool. 2018. That's not old.
Yeah. So I'm reading in the write-up on Chrono. It says, "What's the crystal? It's not sapphire. It's
the Hesselite, I believe.
It's the Hesselite. It says plexiglass on the description, but
it's basic. Yeah, it's your basic 1861. It's got the second marker that has the red, white, and blue.
Yep.
But I mean, it's not like a crazy movement, but still.
Couldn't we get Wizard to just put blue and red hands on a 1861?
I was thinking about that. I'm like, hey, I'll send you mine. Let's make it look like this. But no, it wouldn't be the same. It's not the point, because you would be getting like a whole bunch of stuff that goes along with it, and it's nice to have, right?
So I wonder what the production was. It was limited, of course, like
250.
So many of their pieces. Oh, 250. Okay, well that's limited.
Yeah, like,
and you get the back. You get the with the writing, the inscription on the back of the watch, right?
Yeah,
So
it comes in
the
a really
first. Can't read the whole thing on this.
Yeah, for this one, it comes in like a large Raid box. Here, I'll see what.
I'm seeing. Well, 250 is very low.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's gonna, like, it's not the point of like I guess the value secondary. Like, if I can buy it, I can buy it at the time if I can afford it. Not a problem, right? But it's just me getting my hands on it and ensuring that it's authentic. So, I mean, there's another one that's on Chrono. That's you can see it's got a lot more pictures, and you can see kind of like what you're paying for. It comes with a unique display box, and It's kind of like that SAS no date sub that I found like a long time ago. It's like that super unique. It was only like 150 of them ever given to the SAS soldiers. 150 of there's 300 made. 150 went to the actual soldiers, and 150 were given by Rolex to whomever. I think. I don't know, but it's along the same line. Minus not 90,000.
I always liked the Tintin Speedmaster and the Ultraman. Those are my two favorite.
Yeah, those are really, really nice too, and they're going up in, I guess, value, if you will. But
So I
remember,
wonder.
Go ahead.
No, I was on Marco's comment about the Snoopy with the bracelet. So the chronoscope has adjustable clasp. I wonder if the chronoscope bracelet would fit on the new Speedmasters or the Snoopy.
Ooh, good question. That is a good question.
So it's got a micro link adjustment. It's the first Speedy to have one.
So that's my biggest complaint with that sapphire sandwich strap that I bought, is that there is no micro adjustment, nothing whatsoever.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The chronoscope has one, and it's the same bracelet. They just put a different clasp on it. So I wonder if you could just buy just the clasp and put it on your bracelet.
I'll ask the Omega guy, my Omega salesman, tomorrow.
It'd be worth a
real
shot.
good question. Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
That would be the ultimate watch. The Snoopy with the new bracelet with adjustable clasp. That's the shit.
Yep.
Thanks, Ryan.
Was it like 21 mil?
That bracelet changed the whole look of the watch.
Oh, but the
Silky
clasp
says the chronoscope lug width is 21 millimeter, but you can buy that clasp and fit it on the Speedmaster bracelet.
Sweet.
sorry, that SAS Submariner, there was only 100 made. 50 were, yeah, there you go. Just wanted to be accurate.
You just need different links because I think the clasp is 1 millimeter bigger than the Speedy Pro. And like Roman says, that's why I hired him. Atta boy, Silky, we're all so proud of you.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't go in there with a tie. He was just going to get a cut anyways.
But he did. The first time he did.
The first time he did, yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry, they're already making fun of his dress code. Everybody says sweatshirts and fucking sneakers here.
He's got to get a Silky Ferrante hoodie.
You know what? I should order one for his ass and send it there.
Stop promoting himself, you know. I wonder what his nickname's going to be on there.
Marco Ferrari.
I'll find out.
I think it's the watch card.
Oh my God, suit and tie. Oh my Lord, man. You're going to get a lot of fucking pizza stains and you're going to get Philly steak and cheese on those ties. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, boys, I'm going to take off. I got an early morning, but thanks for having me.
Take care. Have a good night.
No problem, buddy.
Later,
Wings.
boys.
Yeah, take care, Wings.
Wiz, what do you think? Wrap it up?
Guys, it's been great. Okay, fuck off. Have a good